This week we are working on finishing the penguins orders, completing the first mask from a huge order to Hollywood, working on R&D in regards to huge 3D printer, and we'll be also starting the implementation of Octoprint software. The first batch of elements to the high volume 3D printer arrived this week. We have the main board, we have the power supply unit and the motors. This is going to be quite exciting unboxing because these parts look pretty nice. So to start off, here is the main board. The cost of one unit is around $250. It has a special protecting foil. Here is the power supply unit. It's quite a powerful one. Looks pretty nice. It is 24 volt, 30.4 ampere. It needs to be able to power 7 motors at a time. And the printer will have 7 motors. They are all protected in nice styrofoams here. This is how they look. 4 of them will be mounted onto the bed, and the rest is for Z-axis. Quite a lot of cables. In terms of the high volume 3D printer, the last parts that are being 3D printed are ready. Here is how we always print them. We use black PETG as it's one of the most durable and solid materials. Pretty satisfying effect when we remove them. As I mentioned in the previous episode, these are mostly the connectors to the profiles. The main frame will be made from aluminum profiles, and these are different types of hinges. We've also received the moving parts of the Z-axis. Here it is. It kind of shows how tall we'll be able to print. We'll be able to do 50 centimeters tall elements. These elements need to be very, very precise. So this is why we always source them from a trusted third-party supplier. An interesting engineering project commissioned by a company based in France. A set of plates. We are working on 3D modeling to fulfill all the needs of the client and 3D printing. They are all printed in the PETG, so they will withstand outdoor use, UV light and anything. We are now working on quite a nice project. 8 masks ordered from a big company based in Hollywood. We have first of them here. These are going to be used on an event, Roblox. So these are originally from Roblox, very popular game nowadays. And yeah, they are both 3D modeled by us in-house, 3D printed and then post-processed. These specific models will be painted and shipped ready to use. Interesting fact, inside we also have supports. These need to be removed in the post-processing stage. It's always quite satisfying. This is the support. Everything goes to trash. And yeah, this is the helmet. A small cosplay commission. This one is traveling to Malaysia, quite a interesting destination. We are working on 3D modeling. This piece was printed in one print. Looks pretty nice. Adjusted to the head dimensions. Now just the strap is left. It will be used to attach it to the head easily, and yeah, ready for shipping this week. Last week I mentioned that we are working on a penguins order, and here they are. All of them are painted, post-processed, polished, very smooth as you can see. Printing lines are barely visible. It took quite a while, but these are really nice pieces ready to be displayed. Popular influencer from France reached out to us. He's mainly working on the streaming platforms, Twitter, and he wanted to create a custom mask according to his needs, to his channel identity. It was supposed to be a huge crop mask. He sent us some inspirations, images for reference, and we prepared a design. The design was approved, and now the crop is being printed this week. It turned out to be quite a huge print because it has around 60 or 70 centimeters wide. It will be most likely assembled this week, painted and shipped out. Our print farm started from scratch, so we scaled up from basically one printer to now around 20 printers. And at the beginning we didn't have a problem with organization and scheduling, but now the problem is that there is too many printers and it's very important to use every hour. So we came up with an idea to implement a software that connects all the printers into one platform, so we can start the print remotely, or we can monitor the progress and actually schedule the work ahead. Previously we were just using Google Sheet with all the data, and it is a viable solution. However, this has some cons, so implementing the software is an inevitable part. So we decided to go with Octoprint, and for this every printer needs to be connected to Raspberry Pi unit. We also need to include special power unit, and yeah, we'll be testing out it this week. Thanks for watching the second episode of our series. I hope you liked it. Make sure to check out our Instagram and TikTok with the latest updates on the current developments, and stay tuned for the next episode.